Hey guys, Joe Bakuda here. Well, you did it. You took the first step towards making a move to positively impact your life or the success of your business. I can't tell you what that means to me because I've spent so many years trying to crack the code for success, and I finally did it. And now I'm going to share it with you. While you're waiting for the dealer guide that you downloaded to hit your inbox, I want to take just a few minutes to talk to you about success. You ever wonder why some people are hugely successful in whatever they do and others aren't? Well, it turns out it's not the person. It's what the person does. Sounds too easy, right? Well, I spent almost 10 years and $500,000 proving that concept. It actually sounds a little bit crazy now that I'm saying it out loud, but I did it. I hired some of the greatest minds in the world in sales and marketing to take the data apart and figure out what makes a great tyent dealer into an amazing one. And we've taken that data, and over the last 10 years, we've turned it into a system that guarantees the success of anyone in it, regardless of experience, circumstance, education, or skill set. It just works. This blueprint works like a well-oiled machine, and it's guaranteed to take you from wherever you are right now to ultimate success, whatever that may mean to you. So you ready to see a glimpse behind the curtain? Well, behind the sticky notes, I should say. A glance at the blueprint that has made success imminent for so many already. Now, I'd love to show you the entire secret, but the information that makes up this blueprint is hugely proprietary, and very few people are privy to its entirety. But my goal right now is just to show you 5 parts of my blueprint that really set Tyent apart from the rest of the competition. The program is called Excel. And if accepted, you'll do just that, excel. Now, I say accepted because this program does require an application process, and only 100 members every year are accepted. That's it, 100. Now, maybe you can imagine the level of focus and attention that you're going to get as an Excel member with only 100 new members each year. Let me tell you guys, the prospective customer of today isn't going to buy from you because they like your business card. It's much more than that. And we've mastered what it takes, and it's all sitting right here waiting for you. So these are all different parts of the Excel program. Now, I would need a gigantic whiteboard if I could list them all out. So I use some big piece of paper and a few small ones, but it would just keep going and going and going because there's so much to this program. But I'm going to show you a few of my favorites that make up the certain success system that I have for you. So I'm going to start with number 2 here. And number 2 is a personal customizable website. Now guys, I don't want you to think of some $5 template replicated website that other companies try to pawn off and say, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. We built this site so it can be something that works for you. It's a sales tool, guys. Some of the best minds in the industry have put together this site to do one thing and one thing only: close sales for you. Now, this is personalized, it's customizable, and it gets the job done. And the next thing I'm going to show you is kind of an add-on to that website that we're really proud of, and we think you're really going to love it. And it's unprecedented anywhere in the industry. It's called Dealer Protect. With Dealer Protect, we spent a lot of time and a lot of resources to develop software. Now, what this software does is it means that once you get a lead or a prospect, once they go to your website, if they try to come around you to us, they can't get to us. They get redirected back to you. So there's no scenario where your leads can ever be taken from you. They're yours, and they're yours all the way through to the close. Dealer Protect, there's nothing like it in the industry, and it means that once you have a lead, once you have a prospect, they're yours, and no one can ever take them from you. And it's going to be something that you really learn to love and appreciate. The next thing is something that I personally worked very hard for. It's a guy, and if you haven't been living under a rock, if you've been watching Fox or CNBC or any of the major TV stations, he's a major contributor for those stations. Forbes, he's the big dog for Microsoft, Google, BMW, most of the Fortune 500 companies. His name is Grant Cardone. And we brought Grant Cardone on and asked him if we could have his tools and his resources to give to you. So you've got one of the greatest sales minds on planet Earth here at your disposal to use his tools and his resources to get you. Because a lot of people are afraid to sell, right? I don't know how to sell, or I'm afraid to. Well, if you know how to sell, great. He's going to make you that much better. If you don't know how to sell, he's going to make you feel comfortable and confident and feel great about getting the job done. And when I tell you about the next couple pieces, you're really going to understand why, if you're not okay selling, that's okay too. That leads me to number 9, which is a personal closer. Guys, if you're not okay selling, if you're afraid to get up in front of people and talk, we got the thing for you. It's called a personal closer. And this person, I mean, who better to close your sales than someone that has a tried and true track record and someone that knows how to get the job done. This means you have someone at your disposal that's going to be able to close your sales for you. Again, guys, unprecedented in the industry. The next one is RPM. Now, RPM stands for Rapid Performance Machine. All 3 of those words are really powerful. Rapid Performance Machine. Now, if you never started a business, you have no idea what it normally takes. I mean, from business cards to brochures to logos to websites to e-commerce stores to merchant processing to financing to all these different things. It's astounding how costly and time-consuming it is, right? If you have a business already, then you know what it takes to start a new one, right? So this Rapid Performance Machine means that everything is done for you. Over a decade of research is put there for you to get it done and get it done fast. So there you have it, a quick glimpse into the Excel program. Now, if you're watching this video, it means there are still a few spots available in Excel for this year. That could all change in a day, or that could all change in an hour. Before it does change, go ahead and click the Reserve My Spot button below and answer a few quick questions to help us determine if you qualify for this amazing program. If you want to buy ionizers, you can go anywhere and do that. If you want to be hugely successful at selling them, come to Tyent and let's get it done. Click the button, guys. Sky's the limit. I'll see you soon.